voices shouting through the night. Static hum that shakes the ground, Rift Nation rising loud, profound. Feel the fire, feel the fight. We're the shadows in the night. Crashing waves, we take the stage. Unleash the fury, turn the page. Steel strings, scream the truth we bring. Echoed chaos, hearts that sting. Electric veins that feed the roar. Harder, faster, crave for more. Dust and sparks ignite the air. Shattered silence, do we dare? Tidal force, relentless stream. We're the edge, we're the dream. Feel the fire, feel the fight. We're the shadows in the night. Crashing waves, we take the stage. Unleash the fury, turn the page. Rift Nation, hold the line. In the chaos, we align. Through the storm, through the pain, we're the anthem in your veins. Feel the fire, feel the fight. We're the shadows in the night. Crashing waves, we take the stage. Unleash the fury, turn the page. Rift Nation, hold the line. In the chaos, we align. Through the storm, through the pain, we're the anthem in your veins.
Welcome to the midnight tide, where shadows whisper, darkness hides. We're diving deep into the unknown. On a journey, you're not alone. From haunted halls to specters lost, we'll guide you through the eerie frost. With tales that chill and spirits roam, a freaking awesome paranormal show. Ghostly whispers, ancient tomes, mysteries in haunted homes. Brace yourselves, it's time to go. The freaking awesome paranormal show. The freaking awesome paranormal show. Ghostly whispers, ancient tomes, mysteries in haunted homes. Brace yourselves, it's time to go. The freaking awesome paranormal show. The freaking awesome paranormal show. Welcome to the midnight tide, where shadows whisper, darkness hides. We're diving deep into the unknown. On a journey, you're not alone. From haunted halls to specters lost, we'll guide you through the eerie frost. With tales that chill and spirits roam. The freaking awesome paranormal show. Ghostly whispers, ancient tomes, mysteries in haunted homes. Brace yourselves, it's time to go. The freaking awesome paranormal show. The freaking awesome paranormal show. Ghostly whispers, ancient tomes, mysteries in haunted homes. Brace yourselves, it's time to go. The freaking awesome paranormal show.
The engine is still stopped.
For launch. GC, go. Guidance, go. Fido, go. Prop, go. GNC, go. Max, go. Eagle, go. Ecom,
Go pending final steps to cabin link check.
3, 2, 1.
Is there anyone here that would like to communicate with us? Can you give us a sign?
Welcome to the Riff Nation Network, the RNN, putting a slide in your glide and a dip in your hip. Welcome to the mothership, the home of the travelers of the universe. With shows throughout the week, you can find us at Instagram, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, and more. Everything you could want, everything you can need right here, right now. From the paranormal to the supernatural. From comedy to the spiritual. And now, your featured show. Shall we begin?
It's showtime, folks!
Podcast may contain material that some listeners may find sensitive, offensive, or disturbing. We strive to create respectful and informative content, but topics discussed may include mature themes such as violence, explicit language, or controversial subjects, triggering content including discussions related to mental health, trauma, or other sensitive issues, explicit language. Occasionally, our guests or hosts may use strong language. While we aim to handle these topics with care and empathy, we encourage listeners to exercise discretion. If you find any content distressing, consider skipping or seeking support. Remember that this podcast is not a substitute for professional advice. If you need assistance, please consult a qualified expert.
Freakin Awesome Paranormal.
What is up, all you freaks out there? This is Ryan,
This is Rhonda.
and welcome to the Freakin Awesome Paranormal Show. And I wish you guys a very happy National Cabbage Day.
I had cabbage for dinner.
You did?
Yay!
Look at you celebrating the goodness of National Cabbage Day.
I didn't
You
even
know what?
know. I was just going for easy, but hey.
I mean, I didn't get my National Cabbage Day card in the mail, I must say. I was disappointed.
missed
I know.
out.
I went to Hallmark to try to find, because I have my list of people I want to send my National Cabbage Day cards to, but I could not find any
No.
for some reason.
They were sold out.
That's what
I
it
mean,
was.
it's the next best
They
thing
were sold
after
out.
Valentine's. Come on now.
I was half expecting, you go to Target and they have these giant things for Halloween everywhere, a whole section for Halloween. I was looking for the Cabbage Day section at Target. I couldn't find it. I couldn't find the Cabbage Day animatronics. Those big spirit cabbage where they take over the stores
They
and
had
just
a
go,
cabbage looking at everybody.
yeah. No. I mean, maybe next year.
Maybe next
But
year.
we did not let the goodness of National Cabbage Day pass us by.
Nope.
And that's why we have brought Chris Garcia on
That's right.
tonight to give readings to help celebrate National Cabbage Day. That's why he's coming on to give readings for cabbage. But we will get Chris on here in a few minutes. I will ask the people who want readings to make sure you put it in uppercase letters so we'll see to
Yeah.
you.
All caps. We see you.
And we're gonna do one question, and then I guess a follow up question if we have time. Just depends on how many people are wanting readings tonight. So if you want a reading, make sure you put it in all caps. We're gonna postpone the cards, I think, until Thursday night on
Okay.
TikTok.
No, that makes sense. If we've got a psychic or a medium, no point in pulling cards.
Yeah, so Rhonda will be pulling cards. So she'll give you life advice, give all of us life advice on Thursday on TikTok Live.
Yeah.
I know you guys depend on Rhonda to, figure out how to live your life or what paths to take. So you have to wait a couple of days to join us. It gives you an excuse to join us on TikTok.
Yeah.
And she'll pull a card on Thursday. Yeah. We're talking to Spooky and Sketchy Journeys on Thursday night. They're a lot of fun.
They are a lot of fun.
They do a lot. They do what's that? Automatic drawings and stuff.
Automatic drawings. Yep.
Yes. So
it's really cool.
All right. Without further ado, let's go with first. We're gonna go through the stuff that we have to go through. All right.
Let's do it.
This Saturday night, there's a paranormal investigation at the cabin on 360. Tickets are $50. Only 24 tickets are available, and it's from 7 p.m. to 1 a.m. And it's gonna be a lot of fun. Get to investigate with me. Rhonda should be there. It's gonna be like in the 40s, so it's gonna be nice.
I can tolerate the 40s for a while.
It can be nice. Might be raining, but it will be inside, so it's even better. Yeah. And then Belgrove Plantation on March 13th and 14th, I believe, Haunted Nights is putting on an investigation with the Tennessee Wraith Chasers.
Correct. And FPRI will be there assisting as well.
Yes, so it's twice. You can hang out with us. It's gonna be a lot of fun. All right, you got the stuff out the way. You got the housekeeping out of the way. Now it's time to bring on our friend. I like the background, by the way.
I like it.
Oh, good. I was like, I'll try something different. Awesome. All right, let's bring on Chris, shall we?
Yes, we shall.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Hi guys. I hope that I try to trying to make it decent because I like to test everything out. So Brian, I'm speaking up as loud as I can.
Yeah, you're
good.
You're doing perfect.
Yeah, you sound great.
So it's been a while since I've been on here.
It has.
It's just another year. Hi Rhonda, by the way.
Hello Chris, how are you?
How have you been?
Good. It's good to see you. It has been a while.
Yeah.
It's been too long, man.
Yeah. So how have you been, Ryan? Besides, everyday life and stuff.
Just life. Life keeps lifing. That's all I got to say about that.
Yeah. So, but for the people that don't know, I'm actually on TikTok too, Psychic 28. I do readings on there. I haven't been on there lately, but I was on there like 2 nights ago, helping my friend Iris.
Is that Iris Judson right here?
Yes. I was watching. She comes and I go on there. I was on there twice because, like, for the past time that going on 2 years of my mom, I wasn't doing much. I mean, I'm doing it slowly, coming back, and now it's acceptance of life and what you can't do to change things. But everybody says your mom would want you to continue, so I'm doing what I can to spice things up. I have my days like every psychic, and but other than that, I'm from San Antonio. I do have all the flares, remote viewing, have the ability to see auras. I also do walkthroughs, so like if you have an investigation and it's like on live or whatever, I don't like to be told anything. You can say, well, you know what, if you want your opinion to validate what you guys already know of a location, I'm a person that likes that. I like a challenge. Um, and I use my abilities in different ways with missing cases and stuff. So it's been kind of slow, but I've been doing candles for people for protection, abundance, health. I do that on the side too, but I don't really tell a lot of people unless they know me and cash at me or whatever. But so if anybody's got any questions, or we can just talk about like how to feel people in the paranormal. How do you guys feel about it? Until we got any questions in the chat
We've
or
got people coming in chat saying they would like to get a reading from you. So
I believe
whenever
my friend
you're ready.
yeah,
would like a
good.
reading. She did say
Who?
she would like a reading.
Agatha.
Agatha. Again, guys, if you want a reading, just make sure you say, I would like a reading in all caps, and Rhonda will
Yep.
I can't even pronounce that.
Yep. So
make
far, I
sure.
have Agatha, Z Sun Dragon, which is Kevin, and I have Michelle
Kevin.
Wolfong. So if anybody
Okay, so
else
yeah.
wants on the list, just let me
What
know.
is that? Okay, I'm looking at the how to spell it because I go by the channeling of the name Agatar. Okay, so I go like that. Okay, so the first card is the healer of all ages. So Agatha, you're a healer. I feel like you have been told before that you're a person that can heal. I feel like you got to tap into things. And of course, if you look at it, it looks like God. So that's kind of funny that I see that card. I feel like you're connected to the source of, all good. I feel that you're a light worker, and I feel that you can do a lot more. And I feel like it's hands-on healing for you. Um, but that's what I got for the second card. The second card is the gardens at the gate.
It's good,
Also, like,
Michelle.
so the second card um has to where I feel like if you want to get in tune with nature, I'm getting like herbs to grow herbs. And oh, sorry, that's my notification on Messenger. Sorry. I mute the other phone because they just won't stop. Anyways, so with the herbs, I feel like you can do home herbs, and you can do like for protection, abundance, health, and help people with herbs and plants. Rosemary is real good for that. Lavender's also good when you can't sleep or anxiety, which I have a lot of anxiety, even though a lot of people don't know that. Behind the scenes, I have a lot of insomnia. But that's good for you. And then the third one I'll do real quick. You have I can pronounce his name, Chakra, Schamuel. You have an archangel, and for some reason I want to say I get like Gabriel around you. So if that does make sense, if you want to talk to me more, we can go back to you depending on how many questions. And Ryan said just only one question, but I did 3 for you, so just be happy that I did that if I have
And
time.
if you guys do follow up questions, Chris is on Facebook and TikTok, and if you can message him if you have any questions. I'm just afraid that the questions will be lost in chat with people trying to talk to you. It'd just be confusing. So yeah, if you guys have any follow up questions for Chris, then either he'll see him in chat and he can talk to you later about it, or you can message him separately, and you can guys have a longer conversation about what he's talking about. He can go into greater depth and detail about what he is getting.
Yeah.
So
hopefully that the one that I just did, Rhonda, hopefully let her know if he has to message you guys, if that makes sense to her. And if it doesn't, then just I'll get back to her. Like Ryan said, y'all can reach me or PM me if you're not on Facebook. Follow them and they can link me to my messenger because I get a lot of messages on Messenger. So if that makes sense, please let me know.
all right,
So
who do we
who
have
else
next, Sean?
Okay, so next is Vet Girl. So Veronique.
Veronique?
Yes.
Okay.
I hope I said that right, Vet Girl. Veronique. It looked
Veronique.
right.
That's such a cool name, though.
That is a very unique name. So Veronique, what did she need to know? So you have strategy. I was just told to stop. You have a strategy to keep doing what you're doing. And hopefully that makes some sense because I feel you have to find something to write down what is your pros and cons and work on your weaknesses. So what you do is just find things that you're good at to enhance what you need to do. Okay. So then you got the second card, door, to value. You're worth more than what you give yourself credit for. I'm being told you don't give yourself that much credit, which sometimes I don't even do that. So I can relate to that. You're more worth than what you give credit for. I don't know why I get the word free with you, but I feel like you need to maybe do a donation. There's nothing wrong with that. There's other psychics, like I don't know what Rhonda does, if she charges or not, but it doesn't matter if you do or you don't. It's up to you. Every psychic medium or clairvoyant has their own perspective if they should or should not charge. But there is an exchangement with energy, so there's something that maybe if you can't pay them, what I like to do is if you can't pay me, then if you're in the local area, then you can take me out to eat, and that's good enough for me. It's an exchangement. That's how I see it. It's like,
Yeah.
I mean, food's good.
yep. So hopefully that makes sense.
Awesome. 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 All right, hold on. Let me grab this next name. The next person we have on the list is Z Sun Dragon, which his name is Kevin.
Oh, hi, Kevin. Hi, Nathan. I think so. Kevin, what do you need to know, Kevin?
I got you, Nathan. Got you, Ronnie.
So you got goddess of the moon. I feel like you got to work with the moon. And also, I can say like moon water would be good, especially around the full moon time. Good for protection, cleansing, mopping, bathing, even if you want to do that. Kevin, I feel like you're a very bright person and very intelligent. Woman hiding a heart, holding a heart. I don't know what that means, but there must be something going on. But that's more personal. I don't want to go into it. If it's relationship, I don't like to hit that subject. But there could be someone in your life. I'm not going to talk about it because it could be your girlfriend, probably be watching. So you got to be very careful. That's the thing about couples. I'll do them, but I'm kind of just like, are you sure you want this? Because not all the time the spirits will tell you what, yeah. And then you have the sixth chakra. So I think you have to work with chakra and Metron. I do have a symbol of Metron, but I can't show him right now. So he's good with geometry and symbols, and I want to say sigils. You can work with him with sigils. If y'all know what that is, you can look more into, hopefully that makes sense to you.
Hey, Irene.
Hi, Irene. Nice to welcome to say hi. Whew, take a breather.
Hey, take your time, man. Don't. Yeah, you don't need to like. We don't need to
Let us
rush
know
through
when you
them.
need a moment.
Yeah, it does take a lot because this is, like for Rhonda and other mediums, we make it look easy. And Rhonda, do you think this looks easy? Why do we always make it look easy, but they don't know what we go through behind the scenes? Am I right or am I wrong?
No, you're 100% right. I think, I mean, just, you could do X amount, but then it hits you later just how exhausting it is. And especially when you're working with the paranormal, I find that once my energy is depleted, it's depleted. And it's going to take a day or two to get it back to normal.
Yeah, it's hard because you got to find something to recharge. It's just you got to clear. Like I'm like a sponge. I try not to be, but sometimes I feel like I take on other people's problems, and then they're like, no.
Yeah.
Get rid of it.
Yeah.
You got to sage yourself, cleanse yourself.
Yeah. Even when you're just holding space for someone and trying not to take it on, you take on a little bit of it, and you've got to keep clearing it. Hey, John Sullivan.
Says you are right. Thanks, Chris, for offering it. Which one was that one? Somebody said thank you.
I don't think that might have been from a comment you made.
Yeah.
Oh.
So we haven't done her yet.
Okay, so who else do we have, Rhonda?
All right, next we have Michelle Wilfong.
Oh, excuse me, sorry, Michelle. I think that's a psychic burp information. Oh, wow, Lee, that's a first.
Psychic burp.
Yeah, that's what I call it. Hellele. So you have hostilities. Oh, hospitalities. I feel like there's a lot of hostilities. And I think those people that don't serve you, you got to cut them off. And it shows a sword, so that means you got to cut the ties. Not really. I feel like if they don't do any good and they're just there to gain something, I feel like they don't serve you any good.
We
And then
got
there's
you,
the
Teresa.
carrying connections. Is that you're gonna find people that really care for you, and those are the ones that you can see, and hopefully that makes sense. And then you have abundance, which meaning that prosperity's coming your way, and your health is phenomenal, by the way.
Nice. All right.
see.
Get my light back going on here.
I was wondering.
Yeah, it died. I had to put it on the charger. Hold on, I'll get that straight in a minute. So the next one we have on our list is Candy Schultz.
Candy, I like that name. So, I think I know that name. Why did I know that name from somewhere? Michelle, does that make sense to you? If that is when you said yep, please let me know. So, Candy, you have a strategy. I guess you came out with the first card too. So that one kind of weird, kind of went strange. So there's energy that's being kind of bumping. I think there's people that have similarities. So there's a strategy there, Candy. But I think more of what I got is patience is the key for everything. And that's something that I come across with clients. Patience is everything. We are only the messenger. Unless we see something, then hopefully you better know me. So, and it says all tied up. So what I'm feeling that you're tied up in a situation where you don't need to be. So you need to free yourself. It's kind of like you're binded, like somebody's binding you and saying, you're not going anywhere. You belong to me, or you do what I say. So you need to really kind of just get away from that situation or untie things that don't serve you any good. Candy, hopefully that makes sense to you. Let's take a little breather. I get some water. I got water.
Take your
too,
time.
by the
Are
way.
you good? Are you ready for a break, Chris?
I can take a few minutes because I was gonna ask you how much time do we have on the show because I never time it. I just go with it.
We go till 10 o'clock, so
Yeah, till 10
sometimes
o'clock.
we'll go over. And Chris has been on the show before.
Yeah.
He was on the show probably around this time last year. I
Yeah.
would say.
Usually we have Chris on like twice a year, but I think it's been a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, because okay, I'm just gonna see these cards because I don't want them to get going with other clients.
We have to come back in the summertime.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he came back during the summer. So he came back. He was on here around this time. Then he came back last summer.
So, and hopefully that makes sense, Candy. Did that make sense with you?
Candy Schultz says, "Muchas gracias."
I guess it does. So let me see. While I'm taking a little break, let's see. So what its message is? I don't know if any Rondo or Brian, you want something?
Sure. Go ahead.
I get permission. I don't invade people's space without permission.
Yeah, you're welcome to. Then we can get back to the other group. But yeah, I don't mind having one. Go ahead.
You can do mine later if we have a chance.
Okay, so broken heart.
I'm sure you're going
loss,
through that, Michelle. That's
broken heart, connection, and several ties. I feel like you have a lot of ties, Rhonda, that you. Let's take a deep breath. Like I feel like there's different ties that you have that even though they got a little too, I guess you could say attached. That's what I got. Even though the card says that, but I'm getting more of don't let them get too close. Because I think when you do a little too much, they appreciate, and the more you give them, the more they want. I'm pretty sure you can relate to that. And then the second card is that you have a sharp tongue and no filter, which meaning if they don't want to say, if they don't like what you say, then they shouldn't be asking you. I'm just gonna point blank. If they're not ready to hear what Rhonda's gonna freaking say, don't even ask because not all the time are the readings gonna be very gentle. Sometimes they need to be very blunt and straightforward.
Yep.
Does that make
Yep.
sense?
It does. It does.
Okay.
It
Okay.
does.
And then the other card is showing truth unrevealed, which meaning there's going to be windows and things that you've been asking for. That truth will be revealed, and that secrets that have kept hidden will gonna come out very soon. I want to say probably by mid-March, April timeframe.
Okay, cool. Very
And
cool.
that's
It
for
makes a
you.
lot of sense.
Okay.
All right, you ready for your next one?
Yes.
All right, our next one is Mish.
Mish, hold on. Oh God, we got a jumper card. Oh wow.
Uh-oh, not jumpers.
Okay, Mish is being separated off the rooms, off the grid, not sociable, but being uh I feel like they're being that you're being a hermit, but I feel like you need to stay away from social media, limit it who you talk to, and I feel like you isolate yourself. But that's kind of good to the point. But just be careful with that. And then you got the fourth house, the sense of security, family, siblings, and sister heritage, and one housing. And you got to be comfortable in your own skin and in your own space. Is what I got for you. So hopefully that makes sense. Oh, God, now that one came out. That's not very nice. Someone could be using witchcraft to get their way.
Ooh.
That's not good. Witchcraft, you can always put protection. You can put salt on your door. You can do cinnamon. There's different remedies that I don't talk about, but there's different things you can do for protection. Even for the people that didn't have money back then, they would just use whatever they had in their home. Rosemary is one good thing for sprinkler on the door. And then I didn't know this, but I did a lot of research. Did you know, like that popcorn before you pop it, the corns, you can sprinkle that on the door, and that's for protection and abundance.
Oh, I did not know that.
Wow, I
I
didn't.
do a lot of research, and it's before you pop the popcorn. It's like the kernels.
Mm-hmm.
Just sprinkle it on the door, and it keeps that away too. So I don't know why I was drawn to looking up things. I don't know. It's just find that very weird.
I wonder why it's before it pops. If it that loses its potency after it pops, or what's the because it's still popcorn, it's still the same thing. It's just in a different form. You
You could
know.
probably try popcorn, like popping it and doing it that way. But the way I even saw people one time I went to a store because they go, which stops here, and I looked and I remember this was like maybe 10 years ago, 12 years ago, and I go up the steps and I'm like, these are corn things. What the hell are they
It's full
doing with this?
popcorn in front of my
Yeah,
door.
they like in front of their door. And then I looked it up and I'm like, and I thought about it. I went back and I'm thinking, that's crazy. That's what that's for. So I recently did that, and that's a lot on TikTok. So yeah, find crazy stuff on TikTok. And Nancy, I don't know who was the next person because Nancy
The
said,
next person is Teresa.
"Oh, Teresa." So we're
But I
going
did
in
get
order.
you, Nancy. You're on the list.
Okay, Teresa. How do you spell that? Because I go by the name. Is it T?
Let me
Is it
see.
TRISA?
Is it TH or TE?
Let me look it up.
I'm
Because
looking.
I like to
It's
because
with
I
an
like to
H.
connect with the. I used to like to connect with the names. That's how I do it.
Yeah.
It's with an H.
So it's TRECH.
TH.
It's THERESA.
Okay, so okay, hold
And
on.
that sucks, Mish. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Okay, say it again, run that one more time so I can get the letters. Okay, what does it say again?
Here, Teresa spelled it for you. Let's look on the thing right there.
THERESA. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure I get it right. So you have the first card is happy home, happy family. So I feel like you're in a happy space, but you might not feel like you're happy. But you gotta find ways to keep yourself because it's showing me that you're happy, but you gotta keep yourself occupied. And it shows a rainbow, so I would say get in tune with nature is what I got with that card. And then you also have the sun card. So that's getting some sunlight and being grounding, and
Thanks,
I was
Keith.
getting tuned with water. Is what I keep getting.
In tune with water.
Yeah.
How do you
But
get in tune with water?
well, you can get in a pool, and it's kind of like you clearing. Water is clearing. Even taking a
Mhm.
Or
shower.
shower.
Say,
Shower.
does the shower work? Because I get in tune with
Mhm.
water every day.
Yeah, I do, and and that's a weird thing. I like when I do water things, I cleanse myself with water. Because for some things I've tried doing smudging and it works. Don't get me wrong, but there's days that I can't sleep. It's like I wash it off. It's like I'm washing that energy off. So that's something very sacred and personal and private. But everybody has a different way. So I don't say how I do it, but there's different. Yeah, swimming's a good thing.
Mhm.
Also, I see that swimming and just keeping yourself busy. It's a way of cleansing, getting in tune with the ocean and the water. So yeah, hopefully that makes sense,
Rain.
Teresa. Oh my God, rain. I remember
Yes.
that as a child running in the rain. I used to do that a lot.
Yep.
So hopefully that makes sense, Teresa, with that reading.
All right. Next we have Iris.
Oh, Iris. So Iris, I know I read her before, but let's see what pops up in the cards. Outside of Iris, you have Saint Michael. Ooh, yeah, protection.
Mm.
He's coming through very strong because of Billy and the thing that we've done. And Raphael came for healing because you have a lot of healing that needs to be done when you love someone so much, your lovers or past girlfriends, or if you love them and they love you, everything can transition on the other side. So everything that you argued about, whatever, it doesn't matter anymore. And that's for everybody to listen to. That if you get into an argument with your spouse, you can do whatever. You can be say all the things you want, and you have regret when you because you grieve. But when they cross to the other side, all that doesn't matter anymore. Does that make sense to everyone, including Ryan and Rhonda? Because it makes a lot of sense to me. Just a question.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay, so I'll just drop a card. Oh yeah, I did. Sorry. Okay, so what's the next person, Rhonda?
Our next person is Amy, Ammie Moore.
Came to mind. A-M. Okay, so let's see more. So we got see. So Michael. Okay, came through. So Raphael came through. That's weird. I think there's a lot of healing getting me crying. Oh, I'm sorry, Iris. Hopefully that makes sense when I read to you. That's probably why you needed to cry because Raphael's good for healing. He's very good for that. You getting happy, family, and I feel like you need to just get in tune with your family and for everyone that's not there for you, just let them go. Because I think your own worst family could be your own your flesh and blood turns on you. And trust me, when you get like that, that's when you realize who really cares. And you also have envy, which kind of just pulled that out. That just told me to stop. So I think that makes sense. You're welcome.
It's okay to cry.
It's cleansing. It's another way to
Hmm.
cleanse.
Yeah, it is.
It's connected to the soul too. But it's really touching when we don't realize excuse me what we have until it's gone. That's why you appreciate and you learn to try not to go to sleep upset. My mom always said that don't ever go to sleep because you might not get to tell them you're sorry if you got into an argument that night.
Yeah,
Uh,
I've always tried to keep that in mind. Try to appreciate the people around you, what you have, because you never know when they're not going to be around
Yep.
anymore.
man, and it's crazy that you say that too, Ryan, because there are so many people that are dying, and the one that kind of hit me, even though because I like music, and Three Doors Down with
Yeah.
He hit me too. And he has a lot of messages in his music that's kind of just very touching. And sorry that his family, is dealing with him with his loss. But there's a lot of good singers and actors that are dying, and a lot of people that I grew up with singing, that I grew up listening to, they're dying.
Yep.
Like Elton John's up there. Phil Collins is not doing too good. Uh, what else? Bruce Willis is another one that I grew up watching movies.
Yep.
They're all just slowly going. It's sad. It really is. Okay, what was that? Next question.
All right.
For Rhonda?
Next person is Dana Marie Volmer.
Speaking of Dana Marie Volmer, she'll be joining us next Thursday on TikTok giving out tarot card readings.
Oh, you got action. Take action. Take action.
I will be right back.
Okay, you're fine. You're fine. So take action, and what you do, and it shows the white and black horse. It's very symbolic. It's white versus the light. Stay in the light and do what you do best, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. I didn't know if you were a reader or not, but I know Rhonda is, but hopefully that makes sense. And then you have the world card, which meaning you help a lot of people all over hybrid. But hopefully that is just, you just help people. And I feel like you're going to be traveling too if you get to, but it's just the word of mouth. It's the best way to get around. Sometimes even business. I'm very old fashioned, so there's different ways of advertisement. So hopefully that makes sense.
Awesome. All
Oh, and this
right.
is it.
Let's see. You
Go
got a
ahead.
couple questions in here, just people talking to you. Let me read those before we grab the next person. Elise said, "Do you feel your mom now, Chris?"
Honestly, this is the last time she passed. I had a vision of her. No, I have not. But there's certain things that I've noticed. She hasn't came to me, I guess, because she's afraid that um that I probably will cry because she was my mom. The only thing I noticed that I smell like perfume. Um, there's even maybe with a friend of ours, we smell popcorn because me and my mom used to eat popcorn watching movies. So there's just random things that I get to smell, and but so yes, I feel her in a certain way, but there's times where I feel that she's in the distance looking at me. Because when I look, I swear I'll see her in the corner of my eye, and then when I look, she's not there. But as far as like outline, no, I haven't seen her like in front of me, and I don't think I would be ready for that. I think mostly when you see them like that is when they're coming for you, like when it's your time. And thanks for asking that question about my mom. I appreciate it.
And you had another question from Joanne. Do you still have Tiger?
Oh my goodness, yes, I still have Tiger. That's a tiger that my mom, cat. I think we named him. She named him Tiger, and he is tremendously big. He's eating a lot. He's an outside cat, so he's gained a lot of weight. And yes, he's still there. But I keep an eye on him because I think once he goes, it's a part of my mom that he's coming for her pet. So yeah. But thank you for asking about Tiger. By the way, I'll give him a big.
All right. We have Nathan next.
Nathan. I'm thinking. You know what I keep hearing when you see I mentioned of Tiger. When I jam out to him, to Tiger, I think of Eye of the Tiger.
Oh yeah,
That's one of my jams.
that's a good song.
Yes, yes. It's actually Survivor and all that stuff. So it's kind of like
It'll get you pumped up.
Yeah, it gets me pumped up when I listen to that
Get
music. I'm
you.
just like, yeah, it gets me all pumped up. So I'm just like, yep, Angel of Strength is what I got. You're an angel of strength, and I feel like you're a very family oriented person also. That cards keep popping up for a lot of people. I may have to shuffle them again. You have a door of romance coming. Oh, that was just random. There's people that care for you and love you, but just be very selective. So hopefully that makes sense. Hold on, I gotta shut the cards. I don't like the way they're coming out because they're just popping up like popcorn. Funny, I said that right.
Just like popcorn.
Nathan, does that make sense for that card? Because I feel like there was doors to romance, but it shows like you're in like the heart. It's in a cage, and you're like, I'm not ready to open my heart to anyone. Take a deep breath. Breathe in, breathe out. Karate Kid, wax on, wax off. Nathan did. I don't know if that makes sense to him. Yeah, 3 years now, Joanne. Yes.
All right. Next, we have Mr. Ronnie Anderson.
Ronnie Anderson. Ronnie. Okay. So you have St. Michael protection. And that's what I got for that one. And you have the Archangel Urn. 41. For some reason, they're telling me to tell you something about 41. I don't know what that means. And then it shows the thinking man. That's weird. So it's thinking that you don't think too much and just try not to be too much in your head, which I am. I gotta
All
stop
the
doing
time.
that.
Me too.
Oh God, yes, I just can't stop. And I've even had a friend that told me try to drink some tea to help me just sleep because I'm just too much in my head, right? I can't stand it. And that's the thing, guys, being gifted, you guys don't see that, yes, some of us do have illnesses. One thing that some psychics have that they have anxiety. Some of us do have depression. We're on medication. Uh, but a lot of psychics don't share that unless if they're a good friend of yours. So just keep in mind that we are here to help and just appreciate us while we're here because we're here as light workers and we're here as God's workers. So just appreciate what we do because there's a lot of people that take us for granted. And then when we're gone, that's when they're like, well, I miss them.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just saying that to every psychic, even including everyone that talks to Rhonda. I appreciate her because once she's gone, she's going home to God. Just like me, we all go home. So just remember that. I appreciate and send lots of love and light.
Yep.
Yeah, as far as drinking tea, I'll drink melatonin tea or sleepy time tea like every night. Like I'm doing the show right now, I'm drinking my tea because otherwise I just have so much energy and I'm never able to fall asleep.
Have you tried taking a shower to see if that helps or that doesn't work for you?
I mean, it takes a lot for me to go to sleep. I mean,
Are
I'll
you?
take a shower. I'll take a shower usually in the morning.
Yeah, I am
But
definitely not one of those people who, even after a shower, I can't just lay down and go right to sleep. It takes a while. It's the
Yeah.
like
whole thing.
after this, I'll probably take me a couple hours to be able to actually get tired enough to fall asleep.
And I'm gonna
I
tell you what,
appreciate you
and this
too, Ronnie.
you're
Thanks,
welcome.
Ronnie.
Hopefully, Ronnie, that makes a lot of sense. And I was gonna ask you too that when you say you have a hard time, oh my God, if y'all say yes, I'm gonna blow my mind. Do y'all usually stay up after 2 or 3? Because I do not go to bed till almost 4 sometimes.
I mean, I'll probably get maybe 1 o'clock in the morning. 2 o'clock,
Really?
that's tough. I have done it before, but yeah, I try not to.
It's hard. And
Yeah.
you know what? You guys don't even look like you have trouble sleeping, but it's just that it's hard. And melatonin, I think my body's immune to it. It doesn't even do anything
I
for
mean, I'll
me.
It
take
doesn't work for me
melatonin,
either.
I'll drink my tea, take melatonin, and I'll take Ambien
I've heard
to
even
fall
drinking
asleep.
milk. My friend told me to try drinking warm milk. So
Maybe I'll try that tonight.
try
Um,
dr- try drinking warm milk because I've tried it and it did work for a while, but then after that, I got immune to that too. And I'm like, what is my body? Why does my body do that? I guess I'm just different from everybody. I don't know if Rhonda has, immune to different things that after it works for a while and then it just fades to where she just has to do different things to go to sleep because it doesn't stop.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's the
So, yeah,
next
it's
person?
All right.
not
Our
to
next
align your
person is
chakra.
Nancy Ray.
Nancy Ray.
That's true, Michelle. Mish.
Mish,
It's true.
yeah.
Michelle stay up until 6 a.m. then to get up at 6. That is true. Just after the 6 a.m. part, I like it 9 o'clock in the morning. It's when it hits you like, oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah. This says carrying connections. Oh my goodness, everybody's having trouble sleeping. She goes, I can't take anything.
You got a bunch of
Oh,
sensitives in here. That's why.
Melatonin gives Dana nightmares.
Gives
oh
me
my
weird
God.
dreams.
I will do weird shit on not weird shit, but I'll cook things on Ambien, not remember they cooked them,
Oh,
and not
wow.
burn the house down. That's good.
So you have
But
doors to personal healing and happiness. Is what I got with that. So you do have happiness, but I think there's times where you just have to just find something, and I feel like you got to talk to the angels to connect, and that's probably something that I got to do is talk to the angels to help me sleep, my spiritual team, because we all have different spiritual team, and for all these people that are sensitive, like Rhonda says, you guys know that there's some of us just can't freaking sleep. It's annoying. But yeah, but thank you for Rhonda for sharing that because now I know why I'm feeling so much energy in here.
Yeah, there's a lot of sensitive people in here. Um,
Mhm.
see, the next person is the visionary Eric J. So Eric, he's next.
Hi, welcome. So I'm gonna try different cards because those cards are just chopping up the same. I don't like that when they enemies because there's too much energy and I think it's like something's being blocked. I think there's people that I ain't gonna lie. I feel like some of you guys, I'm picking you guys up, but the cards are coming out the same. So they're just keep in mind that it's not me. I feel like you guys have blockages. That's where protection comes in.
so
So you have
magnesium is the way to go, apparently, because
Magnesium
people have
gel cap.
suggested that.
time of the essence. The hourglass is time is limited. Is what I got with that. Time of the essence. Do what you can, and as much as we can, and just do whatever it takes to. And what I got is that good fortune and friendship. You got the unicorn. For some reason, I got Capricorn. I don't know where that came from, but that just came to my mind. My mom was Capricorn, by the way. And strength and wisdom with the dragon. You have a lot of wisdom and strength. I
Nancy,
feel
I
that you
think
have.
that was you were before this person, before Eric. I don't know if
Oh,
you missed it.
well, I did Nancy. I remember that.
Yeah,
I know I did.
yeah, you did.
I guess she didn't hear it then. Do I have to do it again? I mean, I can. It doesn't matter. I
Yeah,
mean, as
do it
long as
again.
Yeah,
but but just keep in mind
it
that
might be a different
sometimes
message.
it
Yeah,
might bring a
maybe
different
there's something
message.
else she's supposed to hear.
And you can
Yeah,
rewind the show and check out the first message.
Yeah, and then
yeah.
see how this second one ties into it.
So you have choose your words carefully. I can't pronounce that word. Maybe you guys can pronounce that word for her. I can't pronounce that. These are
I
pretty
can't
hard
read
ones.
it. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't see it.
It's a S page S P HINX. I can pronounce that word.
Sphinx.
Sorry. Yes. So it says by choose your words wisely. So I got that one, and then you also have fate has blocked his path for you. What I just freaking said. I'm telling you, there's a lot of energy that people need to put more protection. A lot of people do a lot of magic during the Halloween times, but I feel like people that are Wiccan and witch, if they're jealous of you, there's magic all the time, so you need to use protection at all times, and that's for all the sensitives in you. The forces of nature favor you. Be grounded, and that's for you, Nancy. Hopefully that makes sense. And whatever I said on the first message, I guess you didn't hear me, so I don't know what time. Because when you go through the show, it's gonna give you like a time on the number from the time it starts to the end. So you can probably go back, but you have
Yeah.
to do that at the end of the show for that message.
Yep.
Yeah, keep in mind I did start like the show, like the live, like probably 8:48 our time, so it was on like good 12 minutes before the actual live part started. So keep that in mind when you go and scroll
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, when you scroll back, it should be in like the last. So we're almost to the last 10 minutes. So probably like the last. If you go back to the last 15 minutes, you probably see the other one.
Oh, and this
15,
is, and
18,
by the
20.
way, too, see how this is a shirt? It looks like it's nothing. I've seen this. A friend of mine told me, why don't you get shirts? And it doesn't look like anything, but if you scan it and you had your phone, it would show my website.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
That's a
That's
new way
really
of
cool.
it's advertisement. So I've seen a lot of people doing this. It's very rare. It's new because everything's old fashioned, like with the business cards and stuff. But
Yeah.
there's just different ways people advertise, I guess. Whatever works for you.
All right. Next, we have Joanne Stewart.
Hi, Joanne. I think she was the one about Tiger. Hi, Joanne. What does Joanne need to know? Joanne. Two, four, three. So you have the stars. A long journey brings rewards. I think with your guidance, Joanne, for people that you help and people that you give good advice to, you're going to get rewarded with the universe or the source, God, I guess you could say. Your angels, it's going to bless you with more, much, much more. So that's a good thing. And your pursuance is, can't pronounce it, rewarded. So that's another card that's showing that you're going to get rewarded. And it shows like it's the sun card. So there's a lot of energy there. I keep getting the word solar flares. I don't know if you've seen solar flares. So a lot of solar flares can affect the energy. So if that makes sense to you, I would keep an eye on the solar flares. Keep a
All
very close
right.
eye on that.
And then we have, I think the last one we have on the list right now is Melissa DeSantis.
So I see her. So you have the mystical abilities and will enhance. So I feel that you have natural abilities, but I think your circle is small. But I feel that if you work on yourself and do try different things to explore, I feel that you have the ability to do things. It's just that you gotta try, be more adventurous, and try to change your different methods to try different things. If you feel like, this doesn't work for me, then try stones. If not, then you can use bones, dominoes. It goes back to the old hoodoo way where you just get the mat and you just throw them. That's like old, I mean, very old school. Maybe before even cards were even invented. So then you also have reckless actions lead to conflict, which meaning not everyone's gonna like what you gotta say, and it goes back to being very blunt and straightforward. So keep in mind that not all clients are gonna be very pleasant, or you're gonna be able to satisfy everyone. So, and that's pretty much everybody, I think.
Yep.
Now I gotta take a deep breath. I was
Yes.
Breathe.
trying to get Ryan, but I'm taking a deep breath for a little bit. Whew, I can feel the energy. I feel like I just got like source of. It's not a punch. It just feels like a
Mhm.
bunch of energy coming at me. I can't explain it. I think the energy comes in different forms. I don't get it sometimes. I just like first I feel this way, then I feel that way. I'm just like it doesn't stop. But you know what? I might just try that. For what's her name out there? For her name started with THE. There's her middle
Teresa,
Teresa.
name, Teresa. I might just try that other one that you said besides melatonin, because
magnesium.
Magnesium.
I might just try that because I've tried everything else and it does not work. I even tried green tea, but the green tea it helped me relax, but it makes me pee and it doesn't put me to sleep.
Is green tea
One
supposed
thing
to help
really,
you relax? I thought that was going to make you awake.
no, it actually depending on your body, it's good to clear your body and detox it, but it's supposed to make you relax. But for me, it just makes me go to the bathroom because it's cleaning your It's like you're
Oh yeah,
clearing your
Yeah.
body. So I
I had to
tried doing
stop
that.
drinking.
Oh my God. And I'm gonna tell you with some green tea, it's good because if you do drink it natural, but if you buy it from the stores where they got sugar, you're gonna be like Ryan.
Yep.
It'd be a way.
Which I'm drinking like Arizona green tea, so I'm probably not the same thing that would.
Oh, I've seen that.
Yeah.
Is that good?
I mean, it's $1.50 or 99 cents, so it's about as good as you can get for
But does it but does
99
it
cents.
but does it help you kind of like ease your mind or does it keep
No,
you up?
it keeps me up.
It
Are
keeps
you
me up. It gives me
serious?
energy.
Yeah,
Green
I
tea
would
does.
drink it before bed.
Wow, that's crazy. That's just I don't know. I just find that very strange.
I wonder how much of
Um,
it is mental too. Like, if I think I'm going to be awake, how much that like when I have an investigation at the cabin on Saturday night, and I know Friday night I'm gonna have the hardest time falling asleep because I know I'm going to be up late on Saturday.
So then your mind's going, I have to
Yeah,
sleep. I have to
yeah,
sleep. I have
exactly.
to
I want to
sleep.
keep myself up half
Yeah.
the night just worrying about falling asleep.
you
That
know,
I mean
but
that
that's
will keep sleep away.
you know what's funny too, and it's weird when you talk about paranormal. I think when you're having adrenaline and you're going to a haunted location, it depends on how sensitive you are. Like if you can do psychometry, because I've done that before, and you got to be careful, because you can also bring energy to you. What psychometry is like is an example like this. I'm not. This is Jesus, by the way. But anyways, say like this is a lost item from somebody that's missing, and they have worn it. What you're gonna do is like put your hand on it, and it holds energy. It's like anything. Like you just touch a building of a house or whatever, and you just do this. The walls in the house or wherever you're at will literally talk to you. And then when you're just like, okay, I've heard too much, and then that's where you're like, is it me or am I hearing these voices? It's not so much you, it's the location that you feel and that you're absorbing all that energy. So that kind of like some people might make them awake, and some people are
Hmm.
just awake because you got to be aware of if you're going to get scratched or touched. It depends on the location too. But it's always good to put a protection around yourself before
Hmm.
a haunted location because I'm very sensitive. So I know if I go to a haunted location, if I'm there like remote on video or physically there, I can't sleep that night. I'll be up all freaking night until like I'm like a zombie. I'll be up all
Mhm.
freaking night. So for Ryan, I was told to pull a card for you, and it says the Oracle. It says seek wisdom and guidance from some elders. And this one, I keep getting like the totem, like the old totem. I don't know if you know what the totem is. It's like a statue where it shows the eagle,
Like the
and then
totem
it's got
pole type
the
of
totem.
thing.
I keep
Yeah.
see that with you, and I get also Native American around you, and then I got the eye of the horse, uh, Horus, if I believe that's right, if I pronounced it. And you also have a lot of the ink, which is Egyptian. So I feel like there's a lot of Egyptian, could be in the past or present around you. So you're drawn to a lot of like very historical stuff. I'm getting like very old and ancient, not antique, very
Hmm.
ancient. So I'm getting told that you listen to your guides, and I feel like when you go to locations, um, what I'm being told to tell you that you know what, like you could be like me because there's times where I don't use cards, but I like to use cards so people like on the show can see them, but I could do without them. With you, when I get the word oracle, you're like you're like a dictionary in a human body. I feel like I haven't been around you, but I feel like you're just an encyclopedia. Like things will just come out of your mouth, and you're just like, did I just say that?
That definitely
All
happened
the
before.
time.
Yeah. 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 Um, I do. That's definitely makes sense. Can you do Melissa one more time before you go? Because her phone glitched out.
Melissa,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
guess
Melissa Santos.
something didn't want her to hear it. That's what I got.
Yeah. Or there's
Universe.
something
Yeah. Yeah.
she's supposed to hear before that.
I say the follow the seer was follow her intuition. The barrier keeps you from your goal. That is so weird that you said that. We were just talking about that, Rhonda.
Mm-hmm.
So it's telling me that there's a barrier that I feel like she did hear it, but maybe her phone was acting up. So something was blocking her from hearing what she needed to. And it says the hand of fate, forces beyond your control intervene. I swear. So it's always, how do you sign up for a reading?
Well, we do it right now.
I can do it if I can.
Yeah.
I don't know how
We'll
much
do.
time I have.
I'll Elise be the last reading.
Yeah, we'll let her be the last one, and we'll call it a night. But yeah,
Hopefully, Melissa, that made sense. And I'm sorry if you didn't catch the glimpse. I think their spirit
And
has
again,
intervened.
we have it. It'll be available on YouTube and Facebook if you want to go back.
yeah, I
And
didn't hear it. I believe it had something to do with intuition in the first one as well,
yes,
Mm-hmm.
if I remember correctly.
and
So,
trust your instincts, stuff like that. And you
yeah,
guys also try something different. I think you was part of the
Says true
reading as well.
feelings are masked. I feel um, that there's people that are not being true, but they're not telling you the true feelings of how they feel or how they think of you or whatever you're wanting to know. They're hiding behind a mask. So they're not being honest, is what I get. And that's funny that I keep, and it says, hold on, before I say that, the dragger conflict danger as lies await. So there's danger with those people that are covered in masks. And I'm going to tell you something about masks. One of my totems is in nature. It actually hunts at night. I usually work with the owl totems, and people that have a totem of an owl, you can't lie to us because that's how an owl seeks the unknown in the dark. They have very good sense of sight, smell, and sense. And just know that when you know that you have a totem of an owl or even an eagle, you can't be deceived. There's just no freaking way. And Melissa, you said point on. Why did you say, "Oh my God"? For did I hit something
Probably
there?
she's so impressed by by the reading. I would say she's like, oh my gosh, it's
But
very
just know,
accurate.
so just know that that with the owl, that's hopefully that makes a lot of sense with the owl because I don't know why, but I feel like you work with an owl or you work with a bird, even with a raven, they're very good with messengers. Anything that flies, not the airplane, sorry. Only birds that fly. So um
No, that was you haven't done Elise yet, have you?
sorry, that's the cards pulled for me. Yes, I did.
Okay.
so the bird, what he's been talking about is right there is about Elise,
Yes.
about the masks and the danger
Yeah,
with
I
those
say that
people.
you yeah, I was saying that not everything is it appears to be that it's you gotta be very careful. And I feel that there's people that you probably associate with that they're not being honest with you, girl. I would be very cautious on what you say, is what I'm being told. Be very careful what you say. And then, like Ryan said, if you're on TikTok, you can reach me at Psychic28, or you can write me at Chris Psychic Garcia, or but you can put on. I don't know if it links the show to me. So if you're not my friend on Facebook, Ryan, can they link to find me?
Oh yeah.
To friend me a friend request.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, I've got you tagged in all my posts.
So then you can go to Ryan and just tag me. So send me a request. And then if you don't have Facebook, um, then you can go through Messenger, and I go through a lot of Messenger readings as well. Oh
So
my goodness, the raven is my spiritual animal. Oh my god, I just said that.
I mean, that's pretty awesome.
I know, and you know what's funny? When she said crow as a pet, those are eternal animals. So in some states, you're not supposed to, not even the owl as a pet. You can't have, not even an eagle, you're supposed to have as pets. But if you have an eagle or a raven or a crow or just anything that's eternal, that's out in the wild, unless you're going to feed the animal, then you're going to feed it things that you probably wouldn't think it would eat. But that's why they eat out in the wild. But if you know that you have the food to feed that animal, then by all means keep it. But you're gonna see a lot of nasty stuff that you can't stand even feeding it because you like animals. You're not gonna be able to feed it a rat. Sorry that I said that, but I'm just saying because those are animals that eat in the wild and they're very very God's creatures. But I feel that that they're in that there's meaning behind them. And by the way, I'm gonna bring something up that I did look up. Ryan, I want you to check this out. I'll probably send you a link. I looked up on TikTok, dude. I looked at the Mothman,
Mm-hmm.
and there was this one picture that I saw. I swear to God that this thing looked like a freaking owl with red eyes.
Ooh.
Oh
It
wow.
was on TikTok, yes. And the Mothman is
Check that
huge.
out.
And that Jeepers Creepers, there's a story to that movie. That is not fiction. That was actually true fact. There is a creature that's out there by Mothman. And every time something happens, he shows up. So keep that in mind. But
Wow.
I'll send you the link too, Ryan, about the Mothman. 'Cause that
Yeah, I
dude.
definitely want to see that for sure.
I don't know if I have Ron on Facebook. I think I
Yeah, we're
do.
friends on Facebook. Yep.
So I'll send it to you guys and then you tell me what you think.
Okay.
There's just some similarities. And thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed your readings. If you want to get a hold of me,
Yes.
find me
Yeah.
on Facebook, tag Ryan or look me up or Psychic28 on Facebook. And I'll see you guys later. God bless
Thank you, Chris.
Thanks, Chris.
And we will have you on again probably this summer. I'll get in touch with you about coming back on
You're
to hang
welcome.
out with us.
You're
Thanks,
welcome.
man.
You're
Appreciate
welcome.
it.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Well, that was fun.
That was
I
fun.
always enjoy having Chris on the show. Everyone who tuned in, we really
Thank you.
appreciate you guys coming on, and hope you enjoyed your readings tonight. This Thursday, we are talking to Spooky and Sketchy Journeys on TikTok Live. Then next week, we are bringing back Teresa from PSI Paranormal.
Woo-hoo.
We're going to do an evidence show with her.
Love
She's
it.
going to be bringing out all the evidence for us to check out. Teresa, right there. Chris is great. You know what's great? You come in on the show next week and bring in your evidence with you. It's going to be awesome. We're super excited to be talking with Teresa from PSI Paranormal Investigations. And we'll be back here Thursday night. Same freaking awesome time.
Same freaking awesome show.
Have a good one. Bye, guys.
Bye.